In 2009, Usain Bolt ran 100 meters in 9.58 seconds. That's still the fastest a human has ever run. 9.58 seconds. It sounds impossible. But here's the question nobody asks. Could a hunter from 40,000 years ago have kept up with him? Not in a sprint. In real life. In the wild. Because speed isn't just a number on a stopwatch. Speed is a tool. And every tool was built for something. Bolt's body was built for one thing. 100 meters, in a straight line, on a rubber track under bright lights. His muscles are packed with fast-twitch fibers. Built for explosive, all-out power. They fire hard and they fire fast. And then they're done. A sprint like his burns out in seconds. The body simply can't sustain that output any longer. Now picture a hunter 40,000 years ago. No track, no shoes, no finish line. His job wasn't to run fast for 10 seconds. His job was to run an animal into the ground. For hours. This is called persistence hunting. And it's one of the strangest strategies in the animal kingdom. Humans can't outrun a deer. Or an antelope. Not over a short distance. But over long distances, in the heat, almost nothing on Earth can outrun a human. Why? Because we sweat. Most animals cool down by panting. But panting and running at the same time is nearly impossible. Humans figured out something else. We cool through millions of sweat glands across bare skin. That means we can run and cool down at the exact same time. Almost no other mammal can do that. So a hunter could chase an antelope for hours. Not fast. Just relentless. Eventually the antelope overheats, collapses, and the hunter walks up and finishes the job. No spear needed. Just biology, patience, and heat. Anthropologist Louis Liebenberg documented this exact hunting method with the San people of the Kalahari Desert. Hunts that lasted 2 to 5 hours, covering over 30 kilometers. On foot, in extreme heat. So who actually wins the race? If the race is 100 meters, Bolt wins. Not close. He'd finish before the hunter got past the first turn. But if the race is 30 kilometers in the sun with no water breaks, Bolt's fast-twitch muscles would betray him. He'd be exhausted in minutes. The hunter's body was built for exactly this scenario, and it would barely be breathing hard. Here's the strange part. Both bodies came from the same design. Evolution didn't build one correct human body. It built a range of possibilities. Bolt represents one extreme end of that range. Explosive, short-burst power. The ancient hunter represents the other end. Endurance, heat tolerance, relentless pacing. Modern training pushes people toward one extreme or the other. Sprinters train to be sprinters. But 40,000 years ago, there was no choice. Survival required flexibility. A hunter had to sprint sometimes, and endure for hours other times. Researchers like Dennis Bramble and Daniel Lieberman argue that endurance running itself is what shaped the modern human body. Long legs, short toes, an Achilles tendon that acts like a spring. A body built to bounce forward for miles without breaking down. We didn't evolve to be fast. We evolved to be relentless. That single distinction changed everything about how humans hunted, migrated, and spread across the entire planet. Every early human population that walked out of Africa did it on foot. Not sprinting. Walking, jogging, enduring, for thousands of kilometers, generation after generation. So here's the real question this raises. Which one of these bodies is really human? Is it the explosive, record-breaking sprinter cheered by 80,000 people in a stadium? Or is it the quiet, relentless hunter who could outsuffer almost any animal on Earth, with nothing but patience and sweat? The truth is uncomfortable. Neither one is more human than the other. They're the same species, expressing two completely different survival strategies buried in the same genome. Bolt didn't invent speed. He just trained one ancient setting of the human body to its absolute limit. And somewhere in your own legs, in your own sweat glands, in your own Achilles tendon, the other setting is still there too. The hunter never left. He's just been waiting for a race that never gets run.